Story number 1. It was supposed to be a normal day at Evergreen High, but right after second period the announcement came. Attention students and staff, we are now in lockdown. Please secure your rooms and remain silent. Everyone assumed it was a drill. The teacher turned off the lights, locked the door, and told everyone to stay low. But 5 minutes in, the first knock came. Tap, tap, tap. It was slow, deliberate, coming from the classroom next door. Then another knock, this time from the door on the other side of the hall. A few students exchanged nervous glances. The knocks kept coming, moving from one door to the next, as if someone or something was checking each classroom one by one. Then the knock stopped, but suddenly from their door came a whisper, "I see you." The students froze. The teacher covered her mouth, holding back a gasp. But when they checked later, no one had been in the hallway. And the security cameras, they showed the doors shaking as if something had knocked on them, but no one was there. Story number 2. At Ridgeway Middle School, the principal's voice crackled over the intercom during the last class of the day. "Students and staff, please remain in your rooms. This is a lockdown. Lock all doors immediately." Teachers rushed to follow procedure. Students silenced their phones. For the first few minutes, nothing happened. Then, the PA system turned on again, except this time, it wasn't the principal's voice. It was wrong. A distorted, raspy whisper said, "You can't hide from me." Students looked at their teacher in panic, but she was just as frozen as them. A few moments later, the real principal's voice came back. "Disregard any unauthorized announcements. Remain in lockdown." Now everyone knew something was seriously wrong. The next day, the principal denied making that strange announcement. The school checked the PA system logs. There was no record of the distorted voice. Yet multiple classrooms had heard it, and one kid swore that just before the PA clicked off, he heard breathing coming from inside the speaker. Story number 3. Room 104 at Maplewood High had been empty for years. A tragic incident had shut it down, and no teacher ever used it. One evening, a janitor named Luis was locking up when the school went into lockdown. At first, he thought it was a mistake. The halls were empty, the classrooms dark. Then his radio crackled. "Luis, are you still in the building? Get out now." It was the security office, but before he could respond, he saw something that stopped him cold. Through the small window of room 104, he saw desks neatly arranged, but one chair was pulled out, as if someone had just stood up. A flickering light overhead revealed a shadow sitting in the last row. Luis didn't wait. He bolted. Security let him out, shaking. When they reviewed the hallway cameras, they saw Luis running. But when he passed room 104, the door was wide open. But the school had locked that room years ago.